Yo, what is up guys? Kansas Marvel here, back at it again with another LEGO DC Supervillains video. Alright guys, in today's video, we're going to be making the Presence from DC. So the Presence, he's basically like a god in the DC universe. He's a lot like the One Above All from Marvel, but he's not quite as powerful or as omnipotent as the One Above All. Because the One Above All, he's basically like the actual Marvel writers that write the comic books, and then the Presence, he is kind of like that. But he's not as powerful, and I say that because it's been confirmed in the comics or whatever that's like he's even stated that his powers come from like an outside source that are unknown to him, and so that means, you know, that he's not like all powerful, and he has been defeated by like an angel or something. So yeah, you know, if you can be defeated, you're not like super all powerful, you know. But yeah, he's basically still a god, but not quite, you know, the strongest in the DC universe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this custom. Alright guys, so first things first, we're gonna go over to head. So for the Presence, he's always portrayed as like an old guy in a suit. So the head that I found the best was custom at number 38, and then you want to go ahead and make it the skin color over here. And for the actual facial decal color, you want to go ahead and make it the darkest gray they have. Well, not the darkest, because this is the darkest. You want to make it second to darkest, so like the one in the middle, that one right there. Next, you want to go over to the neck accessories, and then go over to the mustache and give him that. And then for the actual mustache, you want to make it the same color that we made his facial hair. All right, because he does have like a mustache. And then for the helmet, you want to go over to helmet, and for the actual, he wears like a hat. It's kind of like the top hat, except it's not as long, and it's kind of round. It's not like so much flat on top. It's like a rounded off hat. But yeah, the top hat is really the best thing that's gonna kind of resemble what he wears. But yeah, like I said, it's not really like, it's kind of like this actually. It's actually like the Riddler's, except it's not green. You want to make it all black. Actually, we can actually give him this actually. Yeah, okay, so you actually want to go ahead and give him the Riddler's. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I actually did not even try that before, because I actually gave him the top hat at first, but I actually did not notice that the Riddler hat, you can actually change both colors. So yeah, you want to go ahead and give him the Riddler, because this is actually the kind of hat that the Presence wears. Like I said, it's more of like a roundish, shorter type hat. Alright, next you want to go over to the body. So for the body, you want to go over to preset, and there's two body pieces that really work well for this Presence. The first one being Clarion's, because like I said, he wears like a suit, and the second one is I believe it's the Shade. Yeah, and I actually went the Shade just because I think this one looks more like a gentleman's type suit, if that makes sense. You know, I believe the suit the Presence wears a little bit looks more like the other one, but I just think this one looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit more like classic, more formal. I don't know. I like the way this one looks. Alright, so for the legs, you want to go all the way to the top and go ahead and make them black. Alright, and then everything else is pretty much black as well, because he, like I said, he does wear an all black suit. So go all the way to the top to the hips, and then go ahead and make them, for the hips, I actually gave him Adam Strange, just so we could, you know, wear like a little belt there on his hips. Makes them look a little bit more fancy. For the hands, you want to go ahead and make them skin color, and then for the arms, you want to go ahead and just go all the way up to the top and make them black. Alright guys, so yeah, that's pretty much it for like the actual design of our Presence. Well, we're missing one thing, but we'll get to that in a bit. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think this Presence turned out really good. It looks pretty much like the actual Presence, except the Presence is whenever like the interpretation of the character is he's a little bit more like bigger, you know, bigger built. He's not like skinny, you know, if that makes sense. So that's probably the only thing that's really like off about this character. But other than that, you know, I think this one turned out pretty good. Now for the actual effects, so for the hit impact, you want to go ahead and make it a gold, or like a yellowish gold color. And same thing for the jump slam effect, you want to go ahead and make it like a yellowish gold. Now I did decide to go ahead and give him a left and right hand glow. Now the reason for that is just because he is seen with like an umbrella. Like the main image of the Presence, he has like a glowing like yellowish goldish orb in one hand, and then in the other hand he has like an umbrella. But since we can't actually give him an umbrella, and I didn't want to give him a sword because he just doesn't look good with the sword, I decided just to go ahead and give him two glows, two like right and left hand glow, and go ahead and make it like a goldish yellowish color. And honestly, it makes him look a lot more like a god, you know, like powerful. And I don't know, I just really like the way these glows look on like the right and left hand glow look on this custom. If you guys don't like the way it looks, then you definitely don't have to go with this and give him like you can give him a sword or whatever. But I don't know. I just really like the way these look on this Presence custom. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the design. Now on to the personality. So for the health icon, we'll go ahead and make it black. Health type, make sure he's invulnerable. Even though he has been beat once, you know, he's still pretty much a god. For the voice, make sure he has a male voice. Target reticle, I think Mercy Grace is probably going to be the best, yeah. Speed normal, and for the animation style, normal as well. Alright guys, so now on to the weapons or abilities. So for triangle, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you can give your presence like every ability that's in the game. Because like I said, he's a god, he can do whatever. But since we only have a limited number of slots, I'm only going to give him a couple things. So I won't give him grow, but I'll go ahead and give him flight. I'm going to go ahead and give him hyper jump as well. For tap circle, I'll leave it blank. For hold, I think I'm gonna leave it blank, or should I give him like a beam or something? Yes. Nah, you know what? I'll leave it blank. I'll leave it blank because I'm not exactly too sure. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know, he's pretty much like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet all the time. You know, he can do whatever. He can create different worlds and do whatever he wants. So like, this really doesn't really matter too much. But I mean, I guess you can, I'm just gonna go ahead and go ahead and leave all this blank. You guys, you know, use your imagination and fill out like whatever abilities you guys want to give him. But yeah, I'll go ahead and leave all this blank. Alright, so now on to skills. So for skills, I'm trying to give him all I can. So I won't give him grapple, but I'll give him technology. I'll give him mind control. I won't give him acrobat because he doesn't really seem like the acrobat type, even though he can do whatever. But still, I'll give him telekinesis, super strength, chlorokinesis. We'll take off beam deflect and give him instead illumination, and then we'll take off stealth and give him goon command, I guess. Yeah, but like I said, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. So if it wasn't for like the limited number of abilities he can give a certain character, I would give him everything. But unfortunately, we can only give him so much, which it's kind of dumb. I do wish that they changed that in future Lego customizers to where like you can give him whatever abilities you want to give him. I think you could actually do that in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not too sure. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for our custom presents. Now all we're gonna do is take them up to the Metropolis hub world and showcase them around for a bit. So yeah man, I think his presents here are really good, and he was requested by one of you guys, my subscribers, and it's been a while since you guys wanted me to make this character. Well, since that person wanted me to make this character. So yeah, hopefully you like it, and yeah, enjoyed the tutorial here. So I'm trying to find okay, here he is. Yeah.
Mr. Mitch's Pitlick has arrived.
I just felt like that would be a good like pairing with the presents here. So yeah guys, here is our custom presents in Lego DC Supervillains. And yeah man, like I said, I think this custom turned out really good and pretty accurate actually. It's like the actual presents from DC Comics and stuff. I don't know, I might make like the one above all in a future video, because like I said, he's very similar to the presents, except that he's actually like all powerful. You know, he can't be beaten by anybody or anything. Because like I said, the writers made him seem like he's the one that, well, he's basically the writers in the comic books, if that makes sense, you know, which is pretty cool, I think. Man, where are the cops at? Man, I'm trying to get the cops on the presents. So yeah, like I said about all the abilities and stuff, like the whole triangle and all that stuff, you guys can like, you know, just fill out whatever you guys want to there, because he can pretty much do whatever. So you could give him like an ice beam, a fire beam, a electric beam, whatever. Everything suits this character. But yeah, let's go ahead and I think we'll end this video in Smallville. It's been a while since I've ended a video in Smallville. We'll end it up here in the rocks somewhere, or in the cliffs, mountains, whatever you want to call them. Alright guys, so here he is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and liked this custom. Stay tuned for lots more customs coming soon. If you do like this video guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Take care. Have a great rest of the day. Peace.